Welcome back to my channel. I am Elise, founder of Lettuce for Life, and today we are going to be talking about your stimulus check. You just got it. You feeling good. You feeling good about yourself. You feeling good. Me too. And you wondering, like, how should I use this check? Because the thing about it is, I feel like a lot of people think, like, when you get more money, it's not that you become happier or anything. Like, it becomes harder when you get more money because you're like, I don't even know what to do with this extra money. So I thought I would do a video on how I believe that you should be able to use the check. Now, this is my opinion. You can take it, you can leave it, you can take bits and parts of it, whatever works for you. This is just my opinion about the best way to use that check and to use extra money that you're getting in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and hop into the video. So the number one way that you can use your check is you can use it for an emergency fund. So say, like, if you don't actually have a savings put aside, you need to go ahead and start that. Like, you should already did that. But for whatever reason, you just have not had the chance to actually put money away, use that extra money and use it to go ahead and start your savings. Now, you don't have to put the full check into savings. But if you literally do not have nothing in your savings, like you are on 0.000% in your savings, you might want to just go ahead and put that whole check in there just as a cushion, because you never know what can happen. Life happens to all of us. You know, something could pop off at any minute, and you need to make sure that you're covered, that your family is covered. So if you do not have any savings, or you just want to put a portion of the check into savings, that's an excellent way of using the check. Second way that you can use a check is by paying off debt. So I talked about this in my previous video about where I said more money equals more savings. So what I meant by that is whenever you have any extra income, aka extra checks coming in from the government, you need to go ahead and use that money to pay off debt. Now, as I said previously, you can use maybe half the check to pay off student loans, or you can use maybe the whole check to pay off student loans. Whatever your biggest debt is, whatever debt has the biggest interest rate, like I mentioned in the previous video, you might as well just go ahead and use that check just to go ahead and get that paid, just to go ahead and get, you know, that debt reduced because you have extra income coming in. The third option that you can do, you can invest in stocks and bonds. So this is an excellent opportunity to invest in stocks. Like, while the economy is down, while the stocks are low, you might as well listen, this is a gold mine. This is like the perfect opportunity to start investing because the stocks are low. This is the whole goal of it, is to buy it low and to sell it high. So when the economy gets back up, your stocks are going to increase and you're going to get a big profit on it. But while the stocks are low, buy some stocks. I don't care if you buy one stock. I don't care if you invest 50 cents in a stock. Listen, that 50 cents is going to give you that dollar back. You hear what I'm saying? So whatever stocks you want to invest in, do your own research. Look into what works, what doesn't work, what you think works. Like, there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos on stocks. Go ahead and do that. You can also invest in a bond. A bond is literally $10. That's $10 out of your paycheck. And like I said, over time, over a span of years, you'll be able to see some type of profit come in from that bond. So number 4 is you can invest in a good book. Anybody that really knows me, like really rocks with me, know I am all down for the cause for a book. Like, I literally, like, me and books, we down for life. Like, we down like 2 flat tires. I absolutely love reading. I feel like that's the way that people can learn knowledge without necessarily going to a class, without necessarily spending excessive amount of money. And like I said, if you're not a reader, there's also ebooks out there, but invest in a really good book. Whatever you're trying to do with your life, somebody has a book on it. So you can't afford a $5 book off Amazon? Like, you really can't? It's just too much for you? Stop it. Whatever you're trying to do with your life, read a book about it, y'all. It will change your life. Like, I have so many books that I love to read about various topics, but use a portion of that paycheck to just invest in a really good book. Look at the reviews, do your research on what books works best for you. Look at the author, look at he or she's writing style, and if you're actually able to understand it, and just invest in a really good book about things that you're interested in, things that you want to learn, and things that really captivate what you're trying to do with your life. So number 5 is invest in yourself. And this kind of goes with my last point of investing in a good book, but invest in yourself. So what that means is you invest in what you want to do with your life as far as your purpose. Now, you can invest in like learning new material you can invest in. If you want to open up a business, if you want to write a book, if you want to do a nonprofit, a foundation like I did, the website. It's just so many different things that you can do. If you want to do like a beauty salon one day, invest in, your license, your cosmetology license. There's so much things that you can do, but use a portion of that paycheck to just say, you know what, I'm going to use a part of this paycheck to invest in myself, because at the end of the day, this is all knowledge. This is all stuff that you're taking in, and nobody can take that from you. And I think from this situation, we can all learn that a job is not guaranteed. Now, they may be able to take your paycheck, they may be able to take the health care and everything like that, but they can never, ever take away knowledge that is given to you. So that's what investing in yourself does. It allows you to be financially free from depending on a job to support you. Like, I may be laid off from the military. I don't know why they would lay me off. Like, why would you do something like that to me? But for whatever reason, they laid me off. Trust and believe, I always got me. Like, I always got me. And not in the sense of, like, I already have money coming in and I already have my side business or nothing like that. But just know that I'm always taking care of me, because I'm investing in myself daily. I am daily investing in myself. And that could be attending a seminar. That could be looking at web seminars, because I feel like everybody and their mama got a web seminar now. So web seminars, that could be a book, like I said previously, but just different ways of investing in yourself. Investing in yourself physically. So say if like you are working on a goal physically, an investment could be, hey, I'm gonna get a personal trainer. Okay, I'm going to invest in more healthy food. Instead of buying junk food, I'm gonna start making smoothies. I'm gonna start getting organic food. I'm gonna stop eating McDonald's and everything like that, and I'm gonna start looking at buying food that's actually healthy for you. That could be an investment. So investing in yourself can look different for different people, but just know that investment, whatever you choose to invest in, it can grow and it's going to feed you in the long run. So the last way that you can use your check is, I feel like this is honestly the best way. This should have a star next to it, so I'm gonna put like a little small star next to it, because this is honestly, I feel like the best way to use your paycheck is to give. I know people don't like that word. That word is hard for some people. I honestly, like, I used to be that way too, but let me tell you, when you give and you give to others with a good heart, you will receive it back. And so giving can be anything from you going to Starbucks one morning, and instead of you just buying yourself just your normal latte, you go ahead and buy your coworker some coffee. It could be as simple as you passing somebody who is homeless and you buy a homeless person's food. It could be going to the children's hospital. I mean, when this whole 19 situation is over with, it could be going to the children's hospital and just passing out little goodie bags for them that you've made, that stuff that you got from the dollar store. Any type of giving that you can give, y'all, it makes you feel so good inside. Like, and I read this study a long time ago, and it talks about how people who actually give their time, their money, their energy to others, they have a higher level of life satisfaction, and they actually tend to live longer. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I can definitely see it, because I feel good about myself whenever I give to others. And it's not that you're expecting something back in return, but you have literally a whole paycheck. Like, you literally have a whole check, and just to give, what's $100 to give to somebody? What's $100 to give to your family members who's going through a hard time? What's $100 to give to your significant other, he or she, and just be like, babe, like, I really appreciate you being a part of my life. Like, this is just a thank you for what you do for me on a daily basis that may go unnoticed from everybody else, but I see it. What's that to, just invest in others, to give to others, to give to your friend, to take your friend or your homegirl out to eat and say, girl, you've been having my back. Like, you've been there through ups and downs of life. Like, I just really appreciate you. I got you today. And you buy he or she food. Like, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing for you. You to give back to people who have invested in you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like this huge thing or anything like that, but I don't know, it's just all a part of life. It's like a circle of life. Once you give, you shall receive. And I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know why it's on my spirit. It just hit me. Make sure you pay your tithes too. Make sure you pay that good old tithes to Jesus, because he done been too good to you. So go ahead and invest in Jesus, because Jesus been too good to you. So make sure you give him his portion, his 10%. But just give to others. And don't gotta be at the fancy. Everybody ain't gotta know. You ain't gotta post it all on Snapchat, all on Instagram, all on all that. Be all extra with it. But just invest in others, and just know that it's gonna come back to you. Hopefully this video helps you. It's just different tips and tricks that you can use to use your check wisely. You don't want to just spend it on something that doesn't even mean nothing. Spend it on stuff that don't even matter at the end of the day. You want to actually be investing in yourself, investing in others, investing in your future, and use that money wisely. Like I always said, I love you, but most importantly, though, God loves you. If you need encouragement, you going through it, your homegirl, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, I don't care if your dog is going through it, okay? Right into my foundation, www.letitforlife.net. As always, I will see you on the next video. So y'all sanitize. Listen, don't play no games out here with this 19, okay? All right, bye, y'all.
I dream about it, I go get it, that's how I do it. Not in the stars, I'm not lucky, I just